Hi folks, today I have for us a video of Long Island audits being trespassed from a probation office. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all my new and current subscribers and channel members. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you guys could also, for me, please subscribe to the page, turn on the notification bell, leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm, and if you also could, consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting inside the probation office. We just passed through the metal detector here. We're going to wait here to do a FOIA request. Yes, ma'am. Do you have FOIA request forms? Do you have FOIA request forms? Freedom of Information Act for public records? Never heard of it?
No. When you go to your PO, you're going to see a PO?
No, I'm not talking to a PO.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, ask them. Hey, Jonathan.
That was a really great service by the front desk. Can you call?
So who are you here to see?
Oh, I'm here to do a FOIA request
With probation?
for probation, yeah, for public
Let me
records.
ask one of my chief one second.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah. I'm sorry?
Are you filming me?
Yeah, I'm taking some pictures. Well, I'm not film. Well, now I'm filming you, yeah, but I'm taking pictures and video in general.
Do I have rights for you not to film me?
Do you have rights for me not to film you?
Not to film me?
No, because we're in public.
Oh my God.
That's why there's cameras everywhere.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
Well, the shenanigans have already begun. Yes, she does have the right to not have you film her, especially in this non-traditional public forum. This is a limited public forum that has restrictions, so her rights are respected here. You don't have the right to film there. However, if this was a traditional public forum, like a park or a sidewalk, then you might have a better argument. However, she could still go onto YouTube, file a privacy complaint, and have you either remove the video or edit her out or blur her image. Because, technically, she has that right to do so.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I just spoke to you over the phone.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give you external affairs information, and
Okay.
they'll be able to give you anything that you requested.
All right, thank you. Appreciate
Okay.
it. Have a nice day.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
See, I was told you have to exit and call external affairs.
Oh, well, I'll be calling you. External Affairs?
Yeah,
Judicial Branch.
Yep.
State of Connecticut. Okay. Thank you for the information.
sure. You want me to walk you up?
Oh, no, I'm okay. I have to get some more footage
No,
in
I was
here.
asked for you to leave, or we'll call the state police to ask you to leave.
Who
From
told
my supervisor.
your supervisor? Who
Yep.
is?
You can stop videotaping me, but you can leave.
Who is
and
your
call
supervisor,
external-
ma'am?
External affairs.
Who is your supervisor? I just want to know where this order is coming from for me
Regional
to leave.
manager.
Regional manager?
Yeah.
And his name or her name?
You can leave, or I can just call the state police to come get you, to escort you out.
But why would I need to leave?
You would need to leave because you're not there to conduct any business. You're not there to see a probation officer. They told you if you wish to do a FOIA request, that you would need to contact External Affairs for the Judicial Department of this particular probation office. And it was told to her by her regional manager to tell you. If you continue to refuse to leave, now you could be cited for criminal trespassing, which is a misdemeanor in Connecticut, which would not look best for you. I mean, how many trespassing charges do you want to get? How much of our tax dollars do you really want to waste?
Because it's a state building, and you're videotaping, you don't have permission to videotape here. We don't even allow people to videotape here.
Oh, who do I get the permission from?
External affairs.
They give me permission to videotape
That's
inside
what I
of
was directed to tell you.
state. I don't need permission from anybody, ma'am, unfortunately for you.
Wrong!
So that is the supervisor of the facility here. She gave me this card, State of Connecticut, Judicial Branch, External Affairs. Just everybody gets on a power trip when they want to tell you to stop exercising your constitutional rights. Doesn't make any sense. Where's the transparency? This is a public building. We are going to wait here under all of their cameras being recorded without giving them permission for state police to arrive. Hopefully they're educated on our constitutional rights and they're not like tyrant Sergeant Brian Fahey. Hopefully she just gets educated over the phone on our constitutional rights and the situation doesn't escalate.
I don't want to be on camera.
We're all on camera every day. We're all on camera, sir. Every day.
You on the phone?
Oh, no, I'm taking some pictures and video.
Huh?
No, I'm just taking some pictures and video. I'm not on the phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that as a public place. I just didn't know.
Oh, yeah. No problem, sir. Take care. So you just heard the probation officer. He was very educated. See? It's not all public servants. He says, well, you can do that. It's a public place. I just wanted to know.
Now, it's not right for you to actually say that this guy's asking you, you can film here, it's a public place. What you should know, Sean, that this probation office is a limited public forum. And as a limited public forum, it is subject to time, place, and manner restrictions. You were told by the manager, who was told by her regional manager, that you cannot film there. You cannot do a FOIA request there. You need to contact external affairs, and they will grant you the permission to come in there and film and help you get your FOIA request records that you so desperately wanted. However, you need to understand, you're not there for any true purpose other than to get a reaction from law enforcement to come deal with you. Because as a First Amendment frauditor, without a police confrontation, without any reaction from the public being negative, you don't have a good video. You don't get as many views, you don't get as many likes, so you don't make as much money from ad revenue. That is a true waste of everyone's taxes, everyone's hard-earned time, because of your frauding.
Or I just didn't know, he said.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
My apologies for this slight interruption, but I'm going to be jumping ahead because there is a lot of dead air and them waiting for the elevator to actually come down to speak to the manager of the probation office.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how you doing?
Good. I was the one that called you.
Oh, okay.
So I figured I'll meet you downstairs.
Okay.
You come on up. Go up. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, don't lose that elevator. It's so slow. You lost it.
No, come on with me.
Yeah, I wanted to show you this too. We have this posted in our office regarding electronic devices.
Okay.
I think when I spoke to one
You mind
of
if I
the
get your name and badge number,
officers,
sir?
Louis, 950.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
regards
it.
to media, it does say that you need to have permission. We have that also in our lobby.
Right, man, but if you read the top, it's talking about courtrooms. You just got to read the top paragraph. And
Oh, I know, but we consider this because it's a state building for judicial branch. It's part of
it's not a
the
courtroom, though.
courtroom.
Yes, this is not technically a courtroom. However, it is considered akin to the courtroom due to the fact that it is a part of the Connecticut judicial system. Therefore, their regional manager told her to tell you that you could not film there, and they have signs showing it. This is no more different than having poster 7 in a post office, telling you if you were going to do something for journalistic or media purposes to contact the post office postmaster and deal with them that way. However, you being cocky and arrogant will not help the argument of this case. They can still ask you to leave and not to film. If you choose not to, well, those are the actions of your own stupidity.
It's not, though.
We can make you a copy of that if you want to. I can have somebody bring it in down.
You mind if I get your name and badge number 2, Trooper?
It's Sergeant Richardson, badge number 268.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Troop H in Hartford.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You can put this back up.
Thank you. Lost it. It's all good. Give me another one.
All right, come with me.
Sure.
Just keep your body camera on.
Yep, I'll seek advice from my leadership around that.
Okay, so unless they're considering this a lawful assembly, these freedom.
We are considering a lawful assembly.
Okay, so
I
you
was
are.
just asked like 4 months ago to post this because it was a similar situation in another office, similar to ours. There's a structure outside of our house, and we were just asked to put those up. That's why I was fairly aware of those signs. I
And
just put them up.
who gave you guys the direction to put those up?
My regional manager.
You got her phone number?
Yep. Let me. I left my phone upstairs, so let me grab that. I apologize.
Hey, sir. I'm just taking some pictures and video. I'm not trying to harass anybody.
I got
I've been
it.
really cordial with
We're
everybody.
gonna figure this out, and I'll get back to you. All right?
All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
Apologies yet again. I'll be making another edit while we wait for the elevator to come down to take this nice lady upstairs to go get her phone to speak to the regional manager. So we're going to jump ahead to Sean having an interaction with law enforcement to try to get his way and, well, act like a total dick.
Arrived on the scene, and I guess we're waiting on the regional directors to input themselves in here. So, sir, if I could just get some clarification from you, what you were talking about unlawful assembly? Is that what you mentioned?
No, that's not what I said. And I'll get back to you as soon as I'm ready to get back to you. You understand?
No, I'm just.
I get it, right? So I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
No,
just
I
like
just
you're
want
trying
to.
figure
Right,
out.
right.
So you'll get no context from me. You understand? So I will get back to you.
You gotta relax.
No,
you gotta relax. I'm literally having a conversation with you.
Back to you.
Sir, de-escalate. De-escalate.
I guess I'm just not going to talk to you, engage you, because you're asking me a question.
Right, I'm asking.
I'm answering it, and
right.
you don't like the response.
No, you're not answering it. You're saying that you're not going
You're
to
right.
answer it.
I'm not going to answer.
Right. So that's not an answer.
Okay.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, this is a prime example of why nobody wants to take the First Amendment auditing community seriously. Now, Sean here is acting like a toddler or a brat. He is being told an answer that he doesn't like, so he's trying to re-ask the question over and over again. This is something a child does. He's being told no, and he's not accepting it. So he's saying that the officer's being belligerent and not answering his questions, and he needs to de-escalate. He's trying to de-escalate. He's explained to you that once he has spoken to the regional manager and gets all the information he needs, and he can determine if they're in the wrong or they're in the right to help you.
The
So
question.
you're not going to get an answer to
There
the
you
question
go.
that
You could
have.
say that.
Okay?
You don't need to lie and say that you're answering the question when you're
There's
not.
no one lying here.
Sir, why are you being so aggressive? I've been very respectful towards you. There's no need for you to make faces and act like a child.
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
You're a sergeant of the Connecticut State Police. Don't act like a petulant child, sir. You gotta grow up. Seriously. Conduct yourself with decorum, professionalism. Treat the members of the public with respect. If a Walmart employee or a McDonald's employee treated a customer the way you were just talking to me, they'd be fired. But you think you're above the public. You think you could talk to people the way you want. Because you got that shiny badge and the gun on your waist. You think you could just say and talk to people and give people childish faces, right? Come on, man. You gotta grow up. You gotta grow up. Really.
I think you're projecting yourself on this officer because I've watched this video twice. Once in reviewing it, and now recording it, I'm watching it again. But yet I did not see him make any faces to you. You're the one acting childish. You're the one who is not accepting the answer no. When he first told you, I will not speak to you until I have all the correct information so I may help you. You would not stop pushing the issue. You're the one who is following him around, making accusations, not letting him do his job. You're the one who's constantly berating him. You're the one who's escalating the situation. You're the one who's trying to get a rise out of him to get the content you so are desperately needing to have.
It's ridiculous. How'd you become sergeant being so unprofessional? I know another unprofessional sergeant. You must be friends with Sergeant Brian Fahey. That's what it is. You must be friends with him. That's exactly what it is. That must be your best friend, isn't it? Ridiculous. Are we having a staring contest, Sergeant? You're really acting like a child, like a petulant child. Really. It's very unbecoming for the Connecticut State Police. You're a public servant. I never was disrespectful to you, unless you...
Shenanigans.
Na.
Shenanigans.
Na.
Yeah, we're going to have to call some shenanigans here because you were being disrespectful. When he told you no, you would not drop it. You continued to push it. And then you made accusations about him being friends with Sergeant Brian Fahey and that he's acting like a petulant child. You're the one being belligerent. You're the one being rude.
Think that asking for your name and badge number is disrespectful in any way?
Again,
This
you'll
guy.
get zero context from me.
Pass him over.
Excuse me, ma'am. No reason at all for this behavior. What a child. The faces he makes. Unprofessional. This is why I do what I do, and I run across tyrants like this, and I get to expose tyrants like this to the world. To the world, and I love it. There's nothing better. There's nothing better than to expose a petulant child tyrant to the world.
You keep using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Alright, so you are not permitted to film on the premises, alright? So you've been informed. So if you continue to film, we're going to take action here.
Take action in what way?
It's a simple trespass, it's an infraction, so you start off there. So are you aware that you cannot film here? Because I notified you now.
So I cannot film on the, right where I'm standing. I cannot film.
Okay. We're talking about inside the building.
Okay, so that's why we need to be clear with our words here, right?
Okay.
So let's be clear.
So you understand you cannot film inside
you
the
said
building.
property, and then you said building.
Inside the building, on the property.
Inside the building.
Okay.
Not on the property, inside the building. We're on the property. Public property. So you're saying inside the building, which is also public property, I cannot film, or else... I'm just trying to get kind of... I'm trying... You're the one giving... You're the one trying to give unlawful orders, sir.
On the property.
Right?
You can film out there.
Or else... What would happen to me?
Okay, I just explained it to you, right? We're going to start with a simple trespass infraction.
So you'll arrest me?
No, it's a ticket. It's a ticketable offense for right now.
It's a ticketable offense.
Correct.
Do you want to check with your supervisor? Because this didn't end well for the last state trooper, or...
I don't want to check with... My supervisor, I'm telling you, you asked me the question, I'm answering. So you understand that you cannot film here, correct? So at this time, I'm going to ask you to put your phone away, okay? Unless you want to go out there and film, you're more than permitted to film out there.
Well, I don't want a ticket.
Okay. Are you going to comply with what I'm telling you, yes or no? That's all I want to know.
Well, I'm going to go out there, but you could write the ticket anyway. Come on. You could write the ticket. Come on. You could write it anyway. I'm going to go out here, though, and you could write the ticket. Come Come on. Let's go. And then you can write your ticket. I'm going to move over here to where you say I can't film. Well, I can film anyway. You're unlawful order, violating my constitutional rights, and I want the ticket so I can take you to court and hold you accountable. You can give it to me.
This is why he wants the ticket, so he can go to court and try to get some shut me up money. That's what this all comes down to with all frauditors. Not to mention, if he was to give you the ticket after you agreed to leave, and have begun the process to leave, that would actually be a violation of your constitutional rights, because you are now cooperating with them asking you to leave.
Big mistake here. Big mistake here, fellas. There's no reason for this. You think it's funny that you guys are violating my constitutional rights? You think it's funny? No, I'm not. Do I look like I'm talking to you? I'm talking to you. Do you think that it's funny?
In there, do you understand?
I'm talking to you, sir. Do you think that it's funny? Look at him.
We'll talk to her.
Give me the ticket. Come on. Ridiculous. What a bunch of tyrants. Oh. That guy was giving me the thumbs up. He supports the mission. Make sure you keep those body cameras on. So they got their body cameras on, so we'll know exactly what they're talking about. I'm gonna request the footage and I'll do another video. On that. So this sergeant, even the probation officer inside, said that we had the right to film, that it's a public space, but because of this Karen of a woman, the supervisor, she wants to call men with guns and threaten us.
So you have just gone to the road of all of the West Coast frauders because somebody does something you don't like, you call them a Darren or a Karen. Just because that probation officer was misinformed that, yes, it is a public place, but no, it's a limited public forum, and there are signs saying how you can record it in there, doesn't make her a Karen for doing her job. We're going to end the video here. Sean does continue to film some more footage of inside of one of the cruisers that the state troopers use, and he makes accusations that one of them, who happens to have his computer on, was possibly stalking somebody. A baseless accusation like that can get you in trouble. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it really helps me with the algorithm. And if you can for me, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart.